Do you make your money as an online teacher, online tutor, educator, adjunct professor, or maybe you are a 1099 educator? If any one of these are you, keep on watching because this video is just for you, and I'm going to give you 7 different tax deductions that you can take off on your taxes at tax time, so keep on watching. Thanks for joining me and returning to the Financial Spotlight. Today, we're talking about the different tax deductions that online teachers or adjunct professors can take on their taxes. So the first one, of course, obviously, is your internet service. Now, we know that when you are working from home and you are doing the online teaching, say you work for VIP Kids or Magic Ears or any of those, or even if you work for an online university, you have to have a reliable internet service. So if you are paying monthly for your internet service, then you can definitely write that off on your taxes. The next deduction will be your uniforms. So I do know that VIP Kids and a few of the others require that you wear a certain outfit or colored t-shirt or colored top to make sure that you are representing their organization to the students that you are teaching, and that you are just being also very bright and vibrant for the students, and that you stay on brand. So if you have to buy a couple of those t-shirts, anything to represent the organization that you are working for, maybe you purchased it from them, you got it made yourself, or you just bought the colored t-shirt, you can definitely write that off on your taxes. Total them all up and make sure that you put the amount on your tax return on your Schedule C. Now, let me just make sure that you know that you have to keep up with your receipts. You have to keep up with all of the money that you spend. Make sure you keep your expenses in order. Make sure that you are tracking everything so that you know exactly what you can write off on your taxes and you have all of the records. The next thing that you can write off is the computer that you are using. Now, you might have purchased a computer when you first started working, or you might have had to purchase another one throughout the years. Well, if that's the case, you can go ahead and write that computer off. You can also work with your tax person to make sure that you are using the depreciation every year to make sure that you can get those deductions on your taxes as well. The next tax deduction that you're going to take is your web camera. So when you're doing your classes, your students have to see you, right? And a lot of times the computer that is in your laptop is not the best, so the best quality. So it is important that you buy a camera that is going to show your face clearly so that your students can see you and that they communicate with you well. And in order to communicate with you, you also need a headset and or microphone. So like I have this little microphone when I'm recording my videos right here. You can one of those to go with your for you to be talking to your students, or you can get one of those headsets with the microphone on it, or you can get a separate microphone to talk to your students. A separate microphone that I use sometimes is this one to record some of my videos and also to speak to my clients. So you can write all of those off. If you got all of them, write them all off. Make sure you keep your receipts and make sure that you keep up with how much you're paying. And then you just put them on your form, Schedule C, or you just let your tax person know that you are going to go ahead and deduct these things on your tax.
Make sure that you are ready for tax season when you go see your tax preparer. They will love you for this. This tax binder will have you organized for tax time and all year long. Perfect for individuals, small business owners, and independent contractors. It includes instructions on how to use the binder, personal information worksheet, a business information worksheet, list of tax documents you will need to file taxes, current documents, envelope with top closure, mileage tracker, a tax deduction checklist, expense tracker, receipts envelope, 3 tax return envelopes, zipper, closure. This binder is durable and it will protect all of your important documents from damage or loss. Once tax season is all over, this binder will hold your tax records in the current tax document section for you to collect for the next year. It will also hold your prior year's tax returns safely so that you can refer back to them at any time and provide them for any financial reason like buying a home or getting a business loan. Order yours today.
Now, the 6th thing that you can write off on your taxes is your whiteboard or your props or any of those things that you use to make sure that you're able to teach your students. So you might have a background that has like a map on it, or I've seen some teachers that have the whiteboard and they have the map. And then they also have different pictures. You might buy puppets. You might buy different things to help teach your students how to speak English or whatever it is that you're teaching. You might use those types of things to teach them the best way possible. So if you're purchasing any of those items, go ahead and put that on your tax deductions and list. So make sure that you deduct that on your taxes as well. And our final tax deduction is transportation. Now, this does not necessarily apply to those online teachers and tutors, but it could apply to you if you are a tutor and you are commuting to different people's or different students' homes to help them and teach them, or maybe you are also a tutor and you're going from your home to a location. Like locally in my area, we have a tutor that goes to the local library. Well, that tutor can write off the distance or the mileage that they drive from their home to the library and from their library back home after they complete their tutoring session. You can also write it off if you are a professor that goes into the school that you are teaching. So you might have a staff meeting. You might have to go and pick up some of your books, or you might have to go in occasionally and meet with students. Maybe you are an online teacher, so you're teaching at home and you're doing your university classes at home, but then you have to go in to the school to have office hours or to, do some other legwork, some printing, whatever it is. And if you have to do some grading of different papers or whatever it is that you're doing, the transportation that you are going from your home to the university and back, or from your home to wherever you're tutoring or teaching the people and back home, then you can write that mileage off on your taxes. So I hope this information has helped you. Go ahead and let me know what type of teacher you are. Are you a tutor, an online teacher? Who do you teach for? And what's the organization? And go ahead and put that in the comment section. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, or you have video suggestions, go ahead and put those in the comment section as well. Thanks for watching.
Hey, have you had a chance to join the family yet? If not, go ahead and click the subscribe button and join the family today. And also turn on those notifications so that you can know exactly when we're going to post here on the Financial Spotlight channel. All those juicy financial tips and tricks for you. We'd love to have you.